Good afternoon. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you all again. I hope you are all practicing different techniques for releasing your inner goddess and focusing on you and all of your needs. And that will be the way that you can most easily help those around you. Okay, so anyhow, how do you like the new hair, huh? The reason behind this is, if you remember yesterday, I took my wig off to show you how to remove the glue down lace caps, like the ones that I use and sell here at the salon. So we took it off yesterday. I cleansed my scalp. I have no residue left on my scalp. And now today we're going to deal with the cap itself. So the first thing I'd like you to do is capture all of the hair into a nice twist. And we'll just apply a clip to this. Get that all out of your way. And then we're going to focus on removing the glue residue from the inside of the cap. So all around the perimeter you'll see a little bit of residue. There's not a lot because I do start with lace release. And lace release lets the lace cap pull up off of the glue and leaves most of the residue on your scalp, which makes it a lot easier to clean. So I just have a small amount on this cap left to clean. And the first product that I like to use is this C22 solvent. C22 solvent. Okay, so I take and put a little bit of that all around the perimeter of the wig and let it soak in for a few. I also like to use, if you remember yesterday we were using the rubbing alcohol 91% in the soap applicator bottle. I also like to lay a line of that right along the glue line and follow the glue line right along. And then I take my microfiber towels, and the reason I recommend the microfiber towels is that they leave no lint behind. And lint is going to look like dandruff if it adheres to the lace of your cap. So I take this and I can just work most of that product right off of the lace. And I do like to make sure that I continue down into the hair itself, because my hairline will sometimes pick up residue and then it's all sticky around your face, and boy, that's just about the most annoying thing you've ever had. If I need a little bit of extra release, I will just add some of the rubbing alcohol and make sure that I've got this removed. Okay, so there we go. So now that my cap has been cleaned of most of the residue, now I'm going to deal with the hair. So we'll release this. And if you remember, I told you when your hair is wet, when your wig's hair is wet, you have to be extremely gentle with it and be careful not to pull or tug. We also want to make sure that we don't do too much loosening on the knots themselves. So I suggest that you use the conditioner water that we talked about before. I swear by this. I just love it. I use it all the time. This is my leave-in conditioner. It's my detangler. It's an all-purpose product for these human hair wigs. And what I've done to make this is, since I'm a Scruples salon and I use the Scruples products, I use their best conditioner. It's called ER. And I take ER and mix it with water and put it in a spray bottle. And so just gently start to dampen the hair. You don't want to take a perfectly dry wig and dump it into a sink of water. It will cause some matting and tangling. The hair kind of acts like a sponge and grabs way too much moisture. So if you get it damp gently and gradually, it will definitely respond better. And then just take a light comb through. Also notice, please, not just that this is a wide space, but up against my jacket you can see very bald tips also. And that keeps this from snagging into the lace of your cap. And that's why I'm able to do this. Excuse me. Okay, so we're detangled, we're slightly moistened. Time for us to start cleansing. And to cleanse this wig, I'm going to do it the same as I would if it was on my head. And that is, I want the water to flow in one direction. I don't want to take the hair and wrap it all around my head and lather it all up like this. My main goal is to keep the fibers from tangling. And to do that, you want to keep the water flowing in one direction. So I will hold it underneath the sink. Let's see if you can see this well. How about if I just move you a little bit? There we go. Come on in nice and close. I don't bite. Okay. So here we go. I start with a nice lukewarm water. It gives me the best lathering, and I think that gives you very good results. Hopefully the mirror behind us is going to help you to see what we're doing. When you hold onto your wig, don't hold it by the edge of the lace cap and then let the water run. You'll stretch that cap. So what we want to do instead is hold it by a nice solid grasp on the top of the cap itself. Can you see this? Let me bring you in just even a little bit closer, and we can focus on the wig itself. Okay, is that good? All right, there we go. So just let the water run over the wig. You can probably see some of the residue running off in bubbles. Can you see that very well? Okay. So that's my leftover conditioner just running out. And we'll make sure that we rinse it all the way. There we go. You'll notice I've got a hold of the cap at the very top, where I'm holding on to cap itself and not just lace. That way I'm not putting any stretching or pulling on the edges of the lace cap. Okay, so we do that. And once again, all of my hair in the same direction, nothing tangling. See how smooth that is? All right, I'll lay it down. Now the shampoo that I like to use is the Jon Renau Wig Shampoo. This is excellent for synthetic hair or for human hair, so I can use it on all of my wigs. And I sell this at the salon, so if you're interested in buying some, you can just go to my website. It's very inexpensive, very inexpensive. So this is the shampoo that I would recommend. We take a small amount of shampoo, okay, and then very gently, I just run it down the entire length of the hair, starting at the very top of my wig. Once again, I'm not causing any tangling, I'm not causing any matting, and then you can just work through the hair like this. Okay. Can you see this? I'm just kind of squeezing it as we go along and working the lather into the cap without really mashing up my hair. There we go, there's my cap, can you see that? And I just keep pushing, see how the bubbles are coming through? You can see them right there on the cap, can't you? Right there, let me see. Anyhow, as I push through, you can see the suds working their way through. So you don't need a lot of foaming and a lot of sudsing, and we certainly don't want to do scrubbing. Okay, so after I've gone all through this cap, now we're going to take it one more time. I'm going to hold it from the top and let the residue all just run straight down. Are you able to see that? You could mimic this exact same motion in the shower. Just let the hair run straight down until I get it running nice and clear. I'll rinse out the cap. I can go right inside the cap. Do a nice rinse. Once again, keeping all of our hair together. I'll lay it down again. Next, we're going to move on to some conditioner. As I say, I am a Scruples salon, so now we're going to do some conditioner. And here we have Scruples. I think the best one to use would be this Color Renewal. So I've got my conditioner. Can you see? Got my conditioner. And once again, I'll simply start at the top of my wig and work this product all the way down. Hi, how are you?
I had to put my daughter in to come see you. Oh my gosh!
Okay, one second.